He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled with a 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hand it off. At the first down and still motoring. And right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, you can just feel the whole crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he's stopping at the 4 for passing.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it down. Pass into the end zone. Touchdown. That is a dream to start with the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking great. This one caught. McGinn is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Fouling off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you like to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country.
Take a deep shot. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. His defense really never giving up
way, the defense has had enough. This time they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Running back grabs it on the screen. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. Nothing's threatening here. Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Throw for it on 3rd and short. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pass pump. He's in. And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He's down the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it to try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Houdini scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 45. Out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. He makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll run it from the gun.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff with a single back formation. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete as Posey threw the ball. It's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They're going to run the option. He gets loose. He's in the clear. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball out the first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Out of the shotgun, the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiley. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains.
He fakes it, now looks to throw. Close to the tight end. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. Gamble does not work at all, and the punter showing why he's not the quarterback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're going to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And the catch is made. He'd have been better off dropping it. There's a loss on the play.
The offense does a good job of utilizing the play-action pass, sucking those linebackers up against the run to give the quarterback a nice window behind them to be able to make that throw downfield to the tight end.
We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They keep him out bounds with a run. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Completion of the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. We're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Wide open down. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air and go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Getting up for the first down. He's still going. He will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the line.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds. Nice pickup.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free. They bring the ball to the 13. This offense really packing now a score on 1st down. Georgia set it up for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's a throw right. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they put 6 more on the board.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
The extra point try. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble now. It's a fumble. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Handoff heading left.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big end for a short pass. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Contact as he threw it. Oh, pass is picked off.
Well, the quarterback gets trolling on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a shuttle pass complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. Pass not complete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time's a charm. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. You head out of bounds, but not before pick it up enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Second down play coming up. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. And you can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out, and quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going to put it down and run. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. The deep-led touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not going to kick it away. He's looking deep here. Nice drives. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he's intercepted. He can go. He finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play to pick and win that return.
Because that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is throwing interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Try to run it with the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He escapes the pocket.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's going to take it off. And he'll step out of bounds after
some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
From the shotgun to hand off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Down the middle, it's Montgomery. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. And the Canes will have 1st and 10 here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He's worked out quickly as short gain gets them 2 yards closer to the mark.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Canes look to keep this drive moving.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, but a stop a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And the pass is out to simple takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return. Sets up his offense.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Leaning on the run game here late. Finding space at the 20. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kurt. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Now it's 2nd down here. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll try the option play here. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes on. Remember, he faked it earlier. It's a fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the fake. He was wide open, but the punter missed him. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on 4th down, let the quarterback throw it. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's picked up. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Gets into the open. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, the offense just could not afford to throw this this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.